Alex Eala makes history as the first Filipina to enter the Women's Tennis Association Top 50. The new year has barely begun, but Alex Eala is already checking major milestones off her list. The Filipina tennis player made history as the first athlete from the Philippines to crack the world number 49 spot in the Women's Tennis Association (WTA) rankings, marking the highest ranking of her career so far. This comes after her start-of-the-year breakthrough at the ASB Classic in Auckland, New Zealand, where she teamed up with Iva Jovic in women's doubles and defeated veterans Venus Williams and Elina Svitolina. Alex reflected on the lessons she carried from 2025, which was a breakthrough season that saw her rise to world number 50 by the end of the year, and she promised to bring a bigger drive and mindset into the year ahead as she pursues new goals. The past year reminded me how powerful love, support, and community can be. Now I'm excited for what this new year brings: new goals to chase, new memories to create, and more meaningful moments to share with the people I love, Alex shared. This year is about being braver, dreaming bigger, loving harder, and doing more for the people and passions that matter most, she added. ICYDK, WTA rankings shape a player's standing, opportunities, and career growth in women's professional tennis. Usually, rankings are calculated using a player's best results from up to 18 singles tournaments and 12 doubles tournaments. Points are earned based on the tournament's level and how far the player advances in each event, making the system a measure of consistent performance rather than one-time success. For Alex, ranking 49th in the world is more than just a number. It's a defining leap from being number 158 by the end of 2024. Along the way, she proved that she deserves a seat at the table. Some of her key moments from last year include being the first Filipina to defeat top 10 WTA players in 2025, including Iga Swiatek and Madison Keys. She is also the first Filipina to compete in the Wimbledon Championships, which is widely regarded as the most prestigious tournament in the sport. It's a big thing to take in, and I feel it's important for me to take it in step by step. I'm so super proud of what I was able to accomplish, but it definitely fuels me more, Alex shared. Alex is now heading to Melbourne, Australia, for the 2026 Australian Open from January the 13th to 15th. 2026. On a bright morning in January 2026, the world of tennis saw a new name shimmer on its leaderboard. Alexandra Eala, better known simply as Alex Eala, had ascended to a career-high number 49 in the Women's Tennis Association (WTA) singles rankings, becoming the first Filipina in history to break into the top 50. It wasn't just a number. It was a symbol, a milestone etched deep into the story of Philippine sports, a testament to grit, talent, and audacity. Chapter 1. The Seed of a Dream, Humble Origins and Early Promise. Born on May 23, 2005, in Quezon City, Philippines, Alex Eala's journey began with a racket in hand and a spark in her heart. Tennis wasn't mainstream in the Philippines. It was a sport whispered about in exclusive clubs and rare dreams. But Alex carried something else, the courage to make that dream larger than her surroundings. Her talent was undeniable from the start. As a junior, she traveled overseas, competing against the best in her age group. Her breakthrough came early, a junior Grand Slam title at the 2022 U.S. Open, an achievement few expected from a young Filipina on the global circuit. This victory was more than a trophy. It was her declaration to the world that she belonged on tennis's biggest stages. Chapter 2. Breaking Through, Climbing the Ranks. Turning professional in 2020. Alex's early years on the tour were a mix of learning curves and glimpses of greatness. She trained at the prestigious Rafa Nadal Academy in Spain, refining a game that blended powerful ground strokes, fierce athleticism, and a competitive spirit that wouldn't quit. 2025 became the year her story turned from promise to historic breakthrough. Entering the season ranked well outside the world's elite, Alex's ascent was nothing short of meteoric. It began at one of the most thrilling arenas of tennis, the Miami Open, a WTA 1000 event brimming with top talent. At Miami, Alex did something no Filipino had ever done before. She defeated Iga Swiatek, then world number 2 and one of the game's most dominant champions. She toppled former Grand Slam winner Jelena Ostapenko. She stunned Madison Keys, a recent Grand Slam champion. These victories didn't just advance her to the semifinal, they sent shockwaves through the tennis world, as a teenage underdog rewrote expectations. With her performance in Miami, she became the first Filipina to crack the top 100 in the WTA rankings, another historic first. Chapter 3. A year of firsts, titles, slams, and national pride. Every breakthrough that followed seemed to build upon her Miami momentum. Grand Slam milestones. At the 2025 U.S. Open, Alex became the first Filipino to win a main draw match at a Grand Slam in the Open era. Her thrilling victory over Clara Torzen, with a gritty 7-point tiebreak, was more than a personal accolade. It was a national celebration, a moment that united Filipinos around a new sporting hero. First professional title. In September 2025, at the Guadalajara 125 Open in Mexico, Alex captured her first WTA title, stunning opponents and holding firm in pressure moments to lift the trophy. It was another historic milestone, the first time a Filipina hoisted a WTA-level title. Chapter 4. The Ascent to the Top 50. While each achievement held its own weight, all eyes were on the rankings. Throughout 2025, Alex's world ranking climbed steadily. Early in the year, she sat beyond the top 150. After Miami, she soared into the top 100. More WTA runs and her title in Guadalajara continued to push her upward. Finally, after a strong showing at the ASB Classic in New Zealand, where she reached the semifinals, Alex improved her ranking to world number 49 on January 12, 2026. In doing so, she didn't just achieve a personal best, she made history as the first Filipina ever to enter the WTA Top 50. This milestone, number 49 in the world, is a vivid marker of her relentless pursuit of excellence, which began long before she was recognized by global media. It represents an extraordinary climb, from a dream in Manila to the elite circle of tennis stars. Chapter 5. Impact Beyond the Court. To understand what Alex's achievement truly means, it helps to step back and look at the broader picture. Inspiration for a nation. In the Philippines, sports stories have often centered around boxing, basketball, and boxing legends like Manny Pacquiao. Tennis, a sport with less infrastructure and fewer role models, rarely captured hearts nationwide. Alex changed that. Children in Manila and beyond now see a Filipina competing and succeeding at the highest level in tennis. Her journey inspires young athletes not just to dream, but to believe those dreams are achievable. In schools and tennis courts across the country, her name is whispered with pride and shouted with excitement.